days I used to play hard and by the bar. On the grind, ballin' like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Closet full of clothes, 6 or 7 pair of shoes. Living lavish, being broke is something I refuse. Now I live check to check, the struggles in my midst. Last week I had to shorten up my Christmas list. Pray to the Lord, give me the strength to climb up out of this. He tell me be the steeple, feed the people, so it's time to fish. Hit or miss, never this. This right here is total bliss. Demons start dispersing cause they know this here is accurate. The matter is at hand, and son of man, he is the fact of it. Attacked of it by activists, attracted to the scientists, whose knowledge is so dismal to the wisdom he provided us. You can't deny it, bro, when you see 80p the lightning bug. I live in Alabama, but my power comes from up above. Cause when I had enough, I took a shower in his holy church. Me and my fellow Christian fellowship, we the church. You gon' witness when we witness, cause we with it. Really, you gon' feel it in your system, from your top to your tippy. When the Holy Spirit enters, you gon' smile like a hippie. Minus Christian, clean and spiffy. Minus liquor, minus sniffy. Everybody think you own it, walk up on you, what's the dilly? I'm like, really? Are you kidding? Wanna question how I'm living? Need to hop down off that pedestal and pray for me, I let it go. Oh Lord, give me the antidote. All through me, let your river flow. Renew me and improve me, turn this truck into a dually. Hong Kong fooey, to the unruly, making me restless, reckless. Wreck this realtor selling deathbeds, death threats to my flesh, but I won't drip a drop of sweat. I'm a temporary resident, eternity is my residence. My dinner bell is heaven sent, and if I ever hear it ring, man, I'ma unzip this suit of sin and fly away like an airplane. Cause I'm unchained, no longer lame, free from the pain on the campaign. Jesus Christ, my Lord and King, put that on my everything. Yeah, that's right, I put that on my everything. Jesus Christ, my Lord and King, put that on my everything. Hey, check this out, man. It's a sermon, bro. Preach, Christian, no religion.
Even shirt's caked with blood. It was an accident. You know what else is soft? Human flesh. Baby flesh. Wait, where is your baby?
It may, and I'm not making excuses by all means, it may have been a Halloween prank, I guess, or a Halloween prank skit. I don't know. The fact of the matter remains that it's disgusting, vulgar, deplorable. It has no place on mainstream media, especially on TV. It makes me want to puke. The things that these reprobates think is funny is anything but funny. And yes, I'm going to call them reprobates because that's exactly what they are. If you don't know what that is, that means somebody who their name will never and has never and can never be written into the book of life. They are completely lost individuals, lost souls, that nothing can redeem their salvation because that's how evil and vile they are. And that's exactly what these people are. They're reprobates. They are so vile and disgusting, no words even describe them. I'm going to count down for a minute. Okay, back in the 1980s, if you guys remember correctly, or if you guys do not remember correctly, but if you guys remember, there was a Snuggle commercial with this cute little snuggly bear. It was a bear. And he made a commercial, and, you know, you guys probably all remember it. Matter of fact, let me grab real quick. Let me drop it. I should have dropped it in here before. Let me just, give me 2 seconds. Let me delete this because I know let me go to, let me get the bear that I'm talking about, because, I mean, we all remember this little bear. Here we go. This guy right here. Snuggly softness and freshness. This little bear. This innocent little bear. Well, okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to play a video.
Oh, Guillermo. Of course, Snuggle, the fabric softener bear. Remember Snuggle Bear from the old commercials? Do you remember Snuggle Bear from the commercials, Guillermo?
Yes, Jimmy, of course, from the commercial.
Snuggle Bear was big. In 1986, it was like Snuggle Bear and Mr. T were the hot couple. In case you're too young to have seen Snuggles, or maybe you just don't remember, this is the bear that captured America's hearts and laundry in the year 1986.
Once upon a time, fabric softeners cost a lot, but now there's new Snuggle fabric softener.
Hi, I'm Snuggles. Snuggly softness that's really less expensive. Look, I get towels fluffy, blankets cuddly, even shirts caked with blood. It was an accident. You know what else is soft? Human flesh. Baby flesh. Wait, where is your baby? Baby's sleeping in snuggly softness. So innocent, so defenseless. The perfect size for a sacrifice. Shh! Time to meet your snuggly death. When the dryer's going, they'll never hear you scream. The Dark Lord shall be pleased with me. Snuggle brand fabric softener, proudly made. It's to die for.
Very cute, Guillermo.
That is so beyond disturbing, the fact that that is considered comedy in 2022. Now, some people will be like, well, you're a stick in the mud. You don't have a personality. You're not funny. Look, there's nothing funny about anything when it comes to child sacrifice or anything with kids. Is disgusting and it's sick. And these people have constantly been getting away with this in this new world that we're living in. We actually have audiences that were laughing at that. What in the world is funny about that? Seriously. I mean, this is something that really goes on. So they take advantage of the fact that it's Halloween to joke about these things. They desensitize people, and they've been desensitizing people through the movies and the music videos for years and years and years now, that we're at a point where when people hear certain people like me talk about these topics, they automatically think conspiracy because the media has done such a number on everybody's heads about satanic panic, conspiracy theories about, children, Pizzagate, et cetera, et cetera. But the fact of the matter is, all one has to do is look through history to see that this is real, and it's been a real problem. You can go back to the Old Testament and read about sacrifice to Baal. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't believe in the Bible, and you're an atheist, this is something that should wake you up, the fact that they're constantly referencing this. Look into why witches were constantly run out of towns, why they were burned. Look into this thing called the blood libel, which is, something that people should talk about. But you see, you can't talk about a certain group of people in this world. If you do, you're automatically labeled. Even if you call out the things that they teach in their books, you're not allowed to do it. You should be imprisoned for it, in fact. So if you actually look back into the blood libel and bring up questions about it, you are a horrible person and should be thrown in prison. But the fact of the matter is, these people have constantly been caught doing this with children. Now these people who control the media are obviously covering this up by pretty much going out there and glorifying it, using comedy to get away with this stuff. And, I've covered before, like stores like Hot Topic selling shirts that have an image of, somebody sacrificing children on it. I mean, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. It's not even, it was, at one point it was just like you'd see a horror movie and that would be in the horror movie. And people are like, oh my goodness, that's so grotesque. That's so scary. That's so bad. Now it's like, it's mixed into these comedy shows. Like they're actually comedy bits. And you have an audience that's sitting there, instead of looking at one another going, this is pretty sick. That's not funny. They're actually laughing at it. And they're looking up at the box that says applause, and they're applauding to it instead of being, having souls, I should say. But again, this is the type of stuff that gets played on mainstream television, right? This is getting played. I mean, I don't know how many people watch a show. I think it's like 1 million, which is pretty pathetic. When you're on, ABC, which is in every household in the country that has a television, and people on YouTube get more views. and they're pushing this as comedy, but it's right there for everybody to see. It's right in front of everyone's noses, yet they continue to go, oh, this stuff is just funny. They're desensitizing you to it. That's what they've been doing for 20 to 30 years. That's how we've gotten from the LGBTQZY agenda to where we are now, where we actually have trans inside of schools trying to teach children, where they're trying to teach you about this stuff in school. 15 years ago, every single person would have been like, there's no way ever that would happen. 30 years ago, they would have probably put you in jail for talking about it. How did we get to that point? Desensitizing people. So what do you think they're doing now? I've talked about this for the last 10 years, about how they put children in these adult roles. That was to desensitize people. Now they're desensitizing people to cannibalism and child sacrifice. That's why you see this all over the place. That's why. They're constantly bringing attention to it, but they're bringing it in attention saying, this doesn't really happen. And people see it and hear about it more and more. All it would take 2 years from now is to say, hey, did you know that child sacrifice is actually good for your health? And these idiots would be like, yeah, how so? And they'd say, oh, well, if you actually drink your child's blood, it actually can make you live longer. So what's the big deal? It's just a sacrifice to make you better. And they would believe it. They would. That's how stupid this society is. That's how brainwashed this society is. It's a scary time to be alive, but the truth couldn't be more in front of our faces. There's the mindset of like technology, how bad it is, how dangerous it is, and I agree 100%. But on the flip side of that, which has made it dangerous for them, is that all of this stuff is now at your fingertips to see, to learn. And that's why they have to peddle all this conspiracy theory, fake news, misinformation crap to try to protect themselves, because they know that their own technology can backfire against them. Back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, if you wanted to find out information about the occult and secret societies and all of this stuff that was going on, you would have to find like a guy speaking in your town, and he was handing out pamphlets. Guys were selling their own books. Publishers wouldn't pick it up. Now you could have your own book published. You could talk about this stuff. And with technology, you could sell. You could be on YouTube like me talking about it. And so they know, as important as it is for them to have human beings connected to technology, that technology can actually wake people up at the same time. So that's why they have to peddle the propaganda. So Jimmy Kimmel not hiding it. Though the idiots out there, if you read the comments, they'll be like, it's Halloween. Give me a break. It's the same thing with the Elon Musk. I knew, I saw all the comments. For the most part, the people on my channel obviously know what's going on, but I saw the comments beneath it, like on Twitter and places like that. And you could see what people are saying. They're like, it's Halloween. Elon's not doing it. I mean, there were people that commented on mine saying, that's a stretch. That's ridiculous. It's Halloween. Give him a break. He's trolling them. These people are they use Halloween to openly show you this stuff and be able to get away with it. But we all know, because 365 days of the year, they're still showing you the signs and symbols. Elon Musk is still connected to all this stuff. Jimmy Kimmel is still connected to this stuff. Stephen Colbert, all of them, they're all connected to it at all times. So it's not like, Elon Musk, oh, it's Halloween. Oh, yeah. What about Starlink? What about Neuralink? What about Tesla and electric cars? No, none of that matters? Oh, okay.
Brothers, and we know that the Son of God has come and has given us understanding so that we may know the true one. We are in the truth, that is, in His Son, Jesus Christ. He is the true God and eternal life. 1 John 5, done. Bright lights, stars, stripes, don't believe the hype. We ain't free, alright, that's right. Time to open your eyes, I'm talking to a wise people, more bar, let's buy bright lights. Stars and stripes, don't believe the hype. We ain't free, alright, that's right. Time to open your eyes, I'm talking to a wise people, more bar, let's buy bright lights. Stars and stripes, don't believe the hype. We ain't free, alright, that's right. Time to open your eyes, I'm talking to a wise people, more bar, let's buy bright lights. Stars and stripes, don't believe the hype. We ain't free, alright, that's right. Time to open your eyes, I'm talking to a wise people, more bar, let's bite. The farmer in the deal without the overrails, plowing fields, crops of all kinds, harvest time. We making meals, a milli with hands up to the ceiling. Another milli with hands on others who need a spiritual healing. Is you feeling what I'm spitting? That which I have written, all fact, no fiction. Listen, if we don't lose our selfish ambition, there'll be no soul for sowing riches for our children's children. Folks killing cause they got some type of feeling. Down a piece, you're gonna stop all the blood. That's the type I'm peeling back from my cap, replaced and overlapped with love from above. Used to sweep sweep it under the rug. The deeper I dug, the more I wanted the buck. Beyond pressing my luck, the devil eating me up. I had enough. No more middleman, petty plans, time to persevere. Look at here, I got the bright lights, stars and stripes. Don't believe the hype, we ain't free, alright? That's right. Time to open your eyes. I'm talking to a wise people, more bark, less bite. Bright lights, stars and stripes. Don't believe the hype, we ain't free, alright? That's right. Time to open your eyes. I'm talking to a wise people, more bark, less bite. Bright lights, stars and stripes. Don't believe the hype, we ain't free, alright? That's right. Time to open your eyes. I'm talking to a wise people, more bark, less bite. Bright lights, stars and stripes. Don't believe the hype, we ain't free, alright? That's right. Time to open your eyes. I'm talking to a wise people, more bark, less bite. Yeah, yeah. To a wise people, Ooh, hey. Bright lights. I'm on my way to a place where everybody was white robes. And fitted hats get traded in for halos. No fussing, no fighting, no sorrow, no pain. No money, no problems, no fortune, no fame. No evil, just people who call upon his name. Lord, I love you, I need you, I surrender everything. I am your masterpiece, you died for me. Crucified on a cross right beside the thief. Shed your blood so I can be with you eternally. No matter what I do to you, I'm a VIP. Unconditionally, you L-O-V-E, me, your son, Zachary. Reservation for one at the upper room. Cause I'm washed in the blood, no longer doomed. Them pearly gates, I'm walking through them. The old me's dead and gone, never bright lights, stars and stripes. Don't believe the hype, we ain't free, alright? That's right. Time to open your eyes. I'm talking to a wise people, more bark, less bite. Bright lights, stars and stripes. Don't believe the hype, we ain't free, alright? That's right. Time to open your eyes. I'm talking to a wise people, more bark, less bite. Bright lights, stars and stripes. Don't believe the hype, we ain't free, alright? That's right. Time to open your